about what's happening today. The former UC Davis student accused in a series of stabbings that killed 2 people and injured a third in Yolo County is due back in court this morning.
Well, this marks the first courtroom appearance since the state hospital certified that 21-year-old Carlos Dominguez is now fit to stand trial in his murder case. ABC 10's Bridget Biorlo joins us now live from outside the courthouse in Woodland. Bridget, does this mean the trial gets started right away now?
Conchetta, families want to see this trial get underway. However, most likely this is going to be a status hearing coming up in the courthouse behind me at 9, where the defense will have an opportunity to challenge the ruling by the state hospital, which found that Carlos Dominguez, the accused Davis stabber, is fit to stand trial. He's been restored to competency, in the words of medical professionals, but he's been in that state hospital for the past several months. We have not seen him in a courtroom since the summer, so it's been quite some time. What can we expect today? Well, legal experts tell me he will most likely be medicated when he appears in court. That's unless he's refusing medication. In that case, a court will have to decide if he needs to be medicated involuntarily. The defense will also weigh in on how alert and cooperative Dominguez is being with his counsel, and if there are any issues at all in that regard, then they are expected to request another hearing on his mental fitness.
What the defense is going to do and say, look, we've reviewed this, we're his lawyers, we still have some issues with his competency, his ability to truly understand what's going on and to work with us and to cooperate with us to assist him in the most important fight of his life. So the judge will say, okay, would you like a hearing? They're going to ask for a hearing most likely, and that's going to be maybe a month from now.
And when that happens, if it does, then the back and forth continues. The defense will bring in their own mental health team to assess Dominguez. The state will go back, look at the jail logs, look at conversations he's had with his family, with fellow inmates, to determine if he really is a mentally competent or if perhaps he is exaggerating some of his mental health issues in hopes of getting a lesser sentence. So we'll have to see what happens, Conchetta, but this is a death penalty case, so that makes it much more challenging. Everything needs to be dotted with an I, crossed with a T from the judge's perspective, because the stakes are higher and they want to make sure they get it right once that jury is seated. Conchetta?
Yeah, Bridget, we do know he's had some outbursts in the courtroom before. I've sat in on some of those court hearings, and the one I was at, he didn't. He was quiet. So I haven't witnessed any of these things you had been talking about. All right, Bridget, thank you.